You know, summer kicks off this Friday, even though it already feels like it, right? We've got lots of rain and lots of heat.
Oh yeah, a lot of that all the time. And while we have to take care of ourselves, we always have to think about our little ones too.
Yeah, so to help prepare us for the summer season by keeping your pets calm and busy and more importantly healthy, we'd like to welcome back pet trendologist Charlotte Reed and her dog Tyne, both here today. So before we start on all the tips, you just have to tell everyone a little bit about this handsome fellow. We're all in love with him.
Is an English toy spaniel. It's not a very popular breed. It's probably like somewhere in the 170s. And they really haven't been popular in the United States since the 1930s. And I love Ty because he's a senior pet. And he's also, we always say, special abled. He has hang tongue. So his mouth's a little twisted, so his tongue hangs out.
We love it.
So sweet.
Yeah.
Yes,
So
I have a
cute.
senior pet as well, a 14-year-old guy. So
Well, we're pet trendologists. We
Yes.
talk about that all the time, but if you're not familiar with that, get us up to speed.
Sure. Well, I'm a pet trendologist. I made it up because I study pet trends, and I also love to give money-saving advice, which is very key these days, especially with tariffs coming, or tariffs that are here, as well as product recommendations and seasonal tips.
All right, so speaking of seasonal, we were just talking about it. It's the heat, it's the humidity. I mean, we are barely—
And the wet weather.
And the rain. So, I mean, what are some of those items that you say this summer really need to kind of have handy?
Well, I'm glad that you asked that question because you're a meteorologist and we want to get the best results possible. And this kind of weather really means flea and ticks all day long, not only affecting our dog, but also affecting our families, our children, and our homes. So one of the things I like to do is, like I said, I like to have people save money. So I brought some flea and tick products by Tevra brand, and they make flea and tick products for all size dogs as well as cats in a variety of shapes and sizes. So I think that's really, really important because people don't realize full year protection is really, really important. And it has the same ingredients as the leading products that you can buy from the vet at half the price, and you can get them on, and everyone does Amazon. It comes to Amazon and a few other outlets. So I think that's really, really important. As I was telling you ladies earlier, because we're all getting excited for 4th of July, 4th of July also, as well as July, is hydration month, and we always need to drink. I mean, you guys are working, it's hot, you know, we always want to hydrate. It's the same thing with our pets. So either you can spritz them down, or you can always make sure you carry a water bowl. There's nothing I hate to see than a pet in the park. We saw a pet earlier.
Yeah.
He was swimming and he was panting. We need to have them hydrated. So I like, and you know that what's in your pet bag or what's in your bag thing, I love looking at those. I always keep these loving pets bowls with me, and I like them because they're the Bella Roma bowls. And what's great about them is they lock and they fold flat.
that's nice.
And if you're hiking, and so I think some of you do hike, you just put the carabiner right on your pants pocket,
Perfect.
right there. So I think it's great. And these are very, very inexpensive. They come in different sizes, generally pink and blue, boy or girl. Or, you know, if you want to have, you know, Ty uses the pink bowl too. So that's fine.
Yes,
They're
real men
unisex.
wear pink, don't
Real
they?
men definitely wear pink.
Yeah, and I know that walking outside when it's so hot can be rough on their little paws too. Any
Absolutely.
tips for that?
Sure. Well, I was going to say that one of the things people are turning to, and they're treating themselves naturally these days. They're trying to stay away from that prescription meds. A lot of people are using CBD, not only for anxiety, for example, with 4th of July, but also for any skin ailments or paw ailments, especially when the tar gets really, really hot.
Yeah.
You can either wear boots. I don't necessarily recommend that because they usually come off, or the boots will stick to the tar, which is kind of annoying. You'll be out there like
my
pulling
goodness.
tar. So actually, Paws in Effect makes this great variety of products, very typical, very on trend. So really what they do is it's really important to use whole hemp parts because you want to get the benefits of all of the hemp, but also they make on trend, they make biscuits, which are organic. They also make a spray, which is great. And they also have a salve, which you can apply directly to the skin, which I think is really, really important. And they also have a tincture. The tincture is great because it's like 250 milligrams for dogs, and it's bacon flavored, so they love it.
Yeah, it's
and
win-win.
then for cats, it's salmon flavored. And you can put that in the water or put it directly in their mouth. One of the things a lot of people try to do to save money is they try to use their own CBD with the pets, and that's always a bad idea. So Paws and Effects gives you great information, and also all these products. Like, I mean, the salve, you can smell it.
Yeah.
It's got also not only hemp, but it's got all those
Yeah.
great skin ingredients like aloe and turmeric. So you really, it's like beneficial. It's the whole you could just put it on the paws. Put it like Ty's nose is a little dry, so you can put it on. Or you
I mean,
can
you really have to look at whole care of the animal. So what about the sunscreen you have here?
Well, that's a really good question. So a vet from Florida makes this EpiPet sunscreen. It's for dogs and horses.
I didn't know that existed.
Okay, but what's
Yeah, I
interesting
didn't
about
realize
this
that my dog
sunscreen now,
needs
a
that.
lot of dog owners want to use baby sunscreen. That's I'm going to nix that. Nix that, you guys.
Whoops.
So I like EpiPet because it isn't a sports bottle, so you can turn it upside down, spray the ears and the underbelly. So if your dog's at the beach or in the pool, make sure he has sunscreen, especially if he's white, low to the ground, or prone to skin cancer. That's really, and a lot of breeds are like Dalmatians, Collies, Bull Terriers, and a lot of Golden Retrievers. I have a Golden, so she's always sprayed every day. All my dogs are. And then last but not least, when we have those rainy days, bored dogs can cause destruction. Destruction means eating your shoes. And we know, girls, look at the wonderful shoes you have. They're expensive. But not only that, those vet bills for surgery can be like $5,000, sometimes 10. And if you don't have insurance, what do? So what I always do on rainy days, and the rain is coming, and really all across the country, you've heard weather predictions for the summer. I like to work my dogs up. So I like these Houndation treats, and I'll just show them to you because they're kind of cool. They're really, you can use them for small dog treats, but what's
Can I
nice
give him
about
one?
them, sure. See, he likes them.
Now he's interested.
Yeah.
And I love these because they are low in calorie, and also,
Oh, he
you know,
declined my
you know
treat.
what?
He was like, I don't trust this lady.
But anyway, it's great for trick training. And a lot of people, that's what a lot of people are doing these days. They want to do some trick training other than their basic obedience. So that way you can impress your friends.
That's good stuff to work on the
for
rainy
Insta-
days.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
Charlotte, thank you so much. We'd
Thanks so
love to
much
have
for
you just
having
stay for
me.
the rest of the show, but we got to do weather.
Yeah, Julie might steal the dog.
Yeah, I have
I'm
a
in
track
love.
record with trying to steal guest dogs.
Tongue.
Well, thank you so much.